Okay, there's no like happy medium that you should be looking for between these two phenomenons that are going on side by side. One that being communistic attitude, and the other being a Fed lackey kind of attitude that is doesn't know how to troll. So between there is this place, this sunken place, that sunken place. That's got to be the sunken place, because people don't know each other, and they don't have a real solid way to find out. They're like gonna end up one or the other. You're gonna end up one or the other, like that. Like if you don't have a if you don't live your own life, you're gonna be one or the other. And then there's like, just a lot of people who are uh you're not really aware of what's happening, right? And they want to be blissfully ignorant. I can appreciate that. It's just that you're not going to be blissfully ignorant either. I just know you won't be, because you get crossed up in between those. I do. Everybody gets crossed up in between the communistic and those Fed lackeys. You know what I mean? Like Bake Alaska. Okay, those people, they work for the Fed and they go around macing people, challenging them, getting in fights. And if they ever they don't get assault charges like normal regular people. If you got just a regular basic assault charge in a conservative area or whatever, you're gonna be fighting charges for like a fucking year. You'll be fighting charges for a year. You would be in jail for like a year. Even if you were acquitted. You're Fed lackey if you challenging somebody to a fight outside and you know the cops is waiting for them outside. It's the Capitol building, you know? And then almost a little bit, Nick Fuentes a little bit too. Because just for the simple fact that he doesn't know how to troll, or just for the simple fact that your message is like a little bit diluted and a little bit weak, or the frequency can't, it maxes out and can't rise above alpha beta frequency because it's politics. Your jokes are like, I guess they could be funny, but they're just not. They just can't get to a certain level. Like you just can't get to a certain level. I understand the left can't meme, but the right can't get to a level where the humor is like really, like it's more or less just like I find humor in getting mad about shit, and then that you only go so far. Then you can't be talking about the same thing every day. So it's like, yeah, that's somebody's breaking out at something that gets on my nerves or something, and I identify with it, then I'm gonna laugh. But then if we're just talking about the same thing for a month, then I don't want to deal with it anymore. And there must be some Fed shill shit. There must be some Fed lackeys all around it. And they'll make this shit happen anew, like fresh, with a diluted message, with a little bit of a diluted message. So everybody else gets crossed up. Dealing with this shit forever. We should have been past it. It's like I went to a scam culinary school, and I guess their finances weren't up to par, that they had to stop the curriculum and make all subject all of the students to a new student. So we were coming to class to learn day one. On day 200, because a new student brings new money to the culinary school, and so we were supposed to be undressing salmon or doing all these things with a flounder, but we're not. There's no like they didn't order the flounder because we got to show a new student how to make twist cinnamon buns. You start to know that maybe this is a scam. Maybe I'm building my hopes up on something that will not culminate in a recognized a credit or a certificate. No credit.